10 Cloverfield Lane. I'm not sure if it's a sequel, if it's a prequel, if it takes place in the same timeline as Cloverfield. All I know is that it comes out 8 years later after the Cloverfield movie that was really big and really successful when it came out. And now we have this movie that just surprised us and it said, hey, 10 Cloverfield Lane comes out in March, go see it. I remember when the trailer came out, I was like, they're actually making another Cloverfield movie? It was a pretty big surprise, and the movie was so secret that we really didn't know much about it. And I think going into that mindset that you really don't know if it's going to be a Cloverfield sequel or whatever it may be really helped me really enjoy this film. This film stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead, John Goodman, and John Gallagher Jr. Mary Elizabeth Winstead wakes up in a bunker with John Goodman and John Gallagher Jr. and he's telling her that the outside world is destroyed. The air is toxic. You cannot leave this bunker. And she doesn't really believe him, and as an audience member, I'm not sure what to believe either. Is he insane, or is these things actually happening? And what I really liked about that character is that we really don't know what's going on in this movie. I was sitting in the movie theater thinking so many times, is this guy really insane or is these things really happening? Until they reveal what is actually going on, you're just wondering left and right what is happening. And John Goodman just does an amazing role in this film, toying with the audience's suspicions of what is actually happening, and he does a great job at that. This film is such a smaller film than Cloverfield. Cloverfield just was massive, you know, it was cities and big monsters, and 10 Cloverfield Lane is such a smaller scale film compared to that. And with it being so much smaller, we get to film more for the characters, the atmosphere. It's very claustrophobic. You just get really involved in what is happening. And sometimes smaller is better. Personally, I would rather watch 10 Cloverfield Lane than Cloverfield because of the atmosphere that it created, the characters, the suspicion throughout. It was all handled very well. So go into 10 Cloverfield Lane not expecting a big film like Cloverfield. I'm not sure if it's a sequel or if it's a prequel. I believe it might be actually on the same timeline as Cloverfield. But just go into it with limited expectations and you'll come out really enjoying this film. So I'm going to go ahead and give 10 Cloverfield Lane an A-. This is Just Watch Movies with this review of 10 Cloverfield Lane, which stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead, John Goodman, and John Gallagher Jr., who didn't get really much screen time, but I still really like this character. This is Just Watch Movies. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Just Watch Movies for more upcoming reviews. And you stay classy, YouTube.